Well, a very good day, YouTubers. And firstly, hope you're keeping well. In the previous video, the Eggs Benedict, I said at the beginning that I thought I may or may not have a cold on the way. As it turned out, yes, I did. It was more, well, it was a flu, really. It was an influenza. Lots of runny nose, pain in the eyes, headache, congestion, waking up coughing in the middle of the night. And it culminated after about 6 days in a bit of a temperature. It was bordering on a fever, and then the next day it broke, and it's now about 10-11 days, and I feel great in myself, but there's still like the remnants, lots of coughing up horrible things and so on. But yeah, I'm over it. So there is a lot of it about. I've heard a lot of people in the area have been suffering with it as well, and unfortunately Lisa got it as well, but she didn't get it as bad as I did. It's only lasted probably about 5 or 6 days for her, and she's pretty much getting over it now, but you know, sort of strong, gotta fight it, don't let it get to you, and so on. Right, so yeah, today I'm going to cook something very quick. If regular viewers may remember, many years ago I made a CHG burger. It was a double burger stacked up, and I didn't really look into how to make a burger, and it was very drawn out, unnecessarily complicated. But I still make my own burgers, but I do it a completely different way now, and it's essentially what's known as a smash burger, and there's very few ingredients needed, and it's extremely quick and needs very few tools. But yeah, we'll get on with it, and I'll show you what's involved. Right, for this burger, the ingredients couldn't be simpler. Just have a soft white round bun. I bought a pack of 4 from Aldi. There's going to be an onion. I'm not going to fry the onion. I'm just going to slice. Have a couple of rings, nice thick rings of onion. Same with the tomato. I'm not going to fry it. Just going to a couple of slices of tomato. I would normally use a large beefsteak tomato, but there weren't any locally, so I went for the largest tomato I could find on the vine. I have 250 grams of beef mince, which is the amount I'd normally use for something like a spaghetti bolognese. But in this case, I'm just going to use maybe half of it, maybe a bit more, and make a good sized pate. The cheese, 10 mild cheddar slices. These aren't processed cheese slices. These are the cheddar, but they're just Aldi Essential, and they're just made from milk. And some Aldi chunky burger sauce. I've made my own sort of burger sauce before, which I've shown before, which was mayonnaise, sour cream, ketchup, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. But yeah, chunky burger sauce. I'll also be using this little implement which I bought recently. It's from ProCook, and it's called a burger press. It's essentially a cast iron heavy plate with a handle on it, which you use to press down and keep the burger sort of squashed down so it doesn't sort of shrink up. Yeah, it's I mean, you could use any kind of cast iron weight. An old cast iron would be good. Just give the bottom a scrub. Anything heavy, really. You could use a fish slice and press down with it, but I like to sort of make these burgers quite regularly, so it just made sense to buy a burger press. And it really couldn't be simpler to make these burgers. I'm going to light the pan, the frying pan. No oil. I want to get it hot. I don't want to get it stupidly hot, but just hot. So about medium heat there. And to do the burger, now in the past I've fried the onions, and oh, I tell you, it was, and I've overcooked them. I fried them for ages and ages and ages. But for this, all you need is just to take some of your minced beef, and I'm going to make a good sized burger. I mean, I might end up using all of this actually, and I think I will actually. I'm going to make a big patty, and we're just going to squash it together. Just squash it all together, and we want to sort of roll it into a ball. I mean, my burger press is big enough to cover this burger, and once the pan's up to temperature, all I'm going to do is stick this in it and squash it down with the press. This is going to make a very, very impressive burger. It'll probably be bigger than the bun itself, but hey. So I'm going to put that in the pan, and then I'm going to take my press and I'm just going to push it straight down, squash it down. No oil, because the oil and fats will come out of the beef. Squash it down like that and just have a quick check. Yeah, there is our pate, or patty I should call it. And I'll just keep the weight on there for now. While that's frying, I'm going to take our bun. I'm going to slice it in half using my fabulous Victorinox bread knife, donated to me several years ago by a viewer. And I'm not going to butter the buns, but I'm going to squirt onto there a nice dollop of the burger relish, and we'll spread that out and about all over the bun. As I say, this is really, really quick. Each side of the patty about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to take the onion, and I want the thick part of the onion. Let's get that through there like that. Here we go. Remove the skin. Then we take the tomato, do the same with that, and not as thick as the onion, because I'm going to use 2 of them. 2 slices like that. And that is the prep. Just waiting on the burger now. I'll take the weight off, and let's have a quick look. Ideally, you would do this in a cast iron skillet, but I don't have one of those, but a stainless pan. You can see, hopefully on the camera there, that I haven't used any oil, but there's plenty of fat that's come out, and the weight has given it some nice lines, griddle lines. So I'll just give it another push and keep the weight on it for a bit longer. Okay, so the burger is done on the one side. I'm now going to take some of our cheese slices, just 2, because, well, 1 just isn't enough, is it? And also I'm going to get the tomato, put that on the top as well, like that, and the onion, that can go on there, like that. Okay, and that goes in there like that. And now I'm going to let that sit there and fry for another 4 or 5 minutes. This is looking superb. The cheese is starting to melt on top of the burger. The press is a revelation. Beforehand I used to push it down with a fish slice, but unless you keep the weight on all the time, it just sort of tries to return to its original shape. But the press just keeps it nice and flat, like a burger, like a patty. I haven't put any salt and pepper on. You could feasibly put the mince meat in a bowl, grind some salt and pepper over the top, sort of fold it in, and then make your ball and put that in the frying pan. But I don't bother. There's enough seasoning taste already in the meat. It's got its own salty kind of flavour. Not long now. Just very quick, just a sort of a rough idea of what's going to be happening this year on the channel. I am going to be doing some cruising videos. I had hoped to be doing them now, but we had the problem with the canal freezing. Then I spent the best part of 10 or 11 days on my back, basically, with the man flu. I mean, I've had colds before, but no, this was this was the first time I was actually quite ill, to be honest. And it got very debilitating. I got fed up with it. I was just sick and tired of constant, waking up, coughing, and all kinds of things. I'm going to be doing another road trip. This time I'll be taking Lisa with me. I won't say where we're going yet, but it's going to be abroad. It's a country that I've wanted to visit since I was a teenage boy, and I saw a particular British film, and yeah, I've always wanted to visit various places in this country, or in that country. So yeah, that's going to be happening around about April, May. I'm going to be filming that. Well, we are. A lot of camping, and for the first time ever, I'll have a camera person, a cameraman woman with me, which will be good. I've never had someone sort of pointing the camera at me filming. It's always been a static camera I've set up, or just I've been held up, like a selfie kind of thing. Also, Lisa speaks a good bit of the language of this particular country, so yeah, really looking forward to that. Right, let's get dishing. And the burger is going to go straight on the bun, and we close up. I think actually I'm going to go to town and put some more relish on top. Why wouldn't you? Just why wouldn't you? And we close up the bun. Et voila. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. That's a proper burger. Oh my God. Here it goes. Oh my. You can taste the beef. It's nicely cooked, but you get the taste of the onion. Bearing in mind my taste buds aren't 100% at the moment because of the darn cold, but and that is a CHG smash burger. It's a 250 gram cheeseburger, whatever that is in traditional English. There you have it. This is the CHG Smash Burger 2.0. The one I made about 6 or 7 years ago, as I say, was a lot of effort. This has taken no time at all. You could easily make this for a lunch or dinner at night. And it's quite delicious. That's a proper patty. There's no need to add flour or egg or anything like that. You don't, if you want, you can fry up some onions, or just chop up a raw onion, mix it in with the minced beef if you like, and then fry the patty. But the main thing for me, since I've started doing them this way, is the weight, the burger press. As I say, I got it from ProCook. It's absolutely superb, but I mean, I imagine I could use that for frying steaks. If you want to stop them curling up initially, you could keep the weight on. So yeah, a fabulous bit of kit. But yeah, that's it. That is a CHG smash burger. And wow, there you go. Do I need to go on? Yeah, cheers for now. And yeah, hopefully, I keep saying it, but hopefully, very soon, I want to spend a good few days on the canal. I'll probably go south this time, towards Billsborough, that kind of way. Yeah, it'd be nice to just get out and have a chug, listen to just enjoy the canals. I mean, there's always this period of sort of November, December, January, which is, it's a bit near. But yeah, so I haven't given up completely cruising on Aslan, but I mean, it's winter. That's when you have sort of indoorsy kind of things, which in this case is cooking. I'm now sponsored by pigs might fly. So obviously I'm going to cook various dishes with pigs might fly product. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this and look after yourselves, and cheers for now.